you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City, Iowa, home of the Hawkeyes. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Wolverines will kick it away first. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Iowa's offense takes the field to start this game off. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Still on his feet at the 45. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 40.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
To the ground, he's got it again. And maybe he'll get back. Kind of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Handoff from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. He's looking downfield to throw. Unloads to the right. He makes a catch. He'll work his way down to the 28.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Makes the grab. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Handoff from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run. Not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
And here comes the field goal unit. He got it. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
The Wolverines offense will take the field for the first time. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line because you know that. Like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be physical. I've got to take away their ability to run the football first. This unit's nasty. They're dirty. I love it. But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved when I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
The Wolverines will call on their punt team. They'll put it away for the first time tonight. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. The give to the tailback. And some room to work. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Hawkeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned.
Breaks into the open. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. The Hawkeyes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Trying to run, it's Wood. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. They'll run play action. He caught it. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. And the Hawkeyes are on the move. They're going to run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Iowa. He'll try to tack on one more.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Arkansas delivered the type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in Fayetteville. Thing is, this was a road victory, and a win like this is going to resonate throughout the SEC.
Wants to go up top on first down.
Each week in the SEC, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out today again, guys, with another good team taking one on the chin.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Line gets set, first down. Looking downfield on first down. Moving away from pressure. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Stewart. At the 40, there he goes. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. And the Wolverines have it with a first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Let's see what they've got on second down. Finds the tight end. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Catch in the middle, it's Dixon. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Give to the running back. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. The run to the left. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. It's the end of the first quarter, and now time for one of the great traditions in college football. When the entire crowd here in Iowa City will turn and give a wave to the children at the University of Iowa, Stead Family Children's Hospital. Everyone engage, and we wave and salute those kids and wish them all the best. And a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Finds his man. It's Anderson. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. 1st and 10 from their own 13. Quarterback on the keeper. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice...
And that ball's free behind the line. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Touchdown, Michigan! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Iowa has the ball back on offense. This time, they need to take care of the ball and maybe extend this lead, David.
And I think you got to look at the positive, Reese. You still got the lead. Now take care of the football. Put a nice drive together, Jesse. You don't have to stress. We're still winning.
I feel like they think that player for player, they're the better unit on the field right now. They just got to make more plays.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll move the wide receiver. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. On the ground, it's Woods.
That's just a really nice job by the running back, making the first guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle. You saw it on that play.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll pull it on the read. Makes one man miss. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Hawkeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Unloads quickly. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He breaks a tackle. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. The Hawkeyes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll try the run. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
And they make the connection, and he's got it at the 10-yard line, set up with a red zone opportunity. And the Hawkeyes didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. When you see all those defenders around your intended target like that, just throw it in the ground or throw it away. I mean, that's a completion that loses yards. You're just hurting your offense there.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to fire on second down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Connors. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to get it in. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback.
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. The Hawkeyes trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to play a big difference.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Kinnick is having a connection fit to try to help the D on 3rd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Wolverines, they snapped it to the up man. He's on the run. They'll stop him short, and they had it sniffed out from the beginning. Great place to start for this offense. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Guys, you never want to sound the upset alert bell too early, but it might be time to at least know where the button is for it.
Know where the button is, and listen, there's no need to panic yet, but if you're the unranked team, just like this, when you're playing a better team, you want to come in and you want to hang around, Jesse, and they're doing just that, staying in this game and have a lead.
Yeah, the unranked team, they've been playing with more intensity in this one, and I think if you're a leader right now on...
And he takes it in for a score! Touchdown, Hawkeye! The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week.
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. To the air on first down. Throwing right. Got his man. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Looking to throw on first down. Takes the easy completion. There he goes. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Marsh. Now the connection takes it to the 11. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Dances away. Takes the easy one to the back.
They're just trying to sneak the back out to the right side there, but great job tackling on defense against a guy who's hard to bring down once he has the ball in his hand.
Looking downfield very late in the half. He got it! He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be a touchdown Wolverines. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that touchdown is so big for this offense, right? Because here at the end of the half, we're just trying to find positives you can build upon in the second half. And right when it was looking like this game was starting to get away from them, they're able to execute, score, and that's going to help their confidence.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. To the ground with the back. Shut down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors and our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Iowa City has given us a fun first half.
And the Hawkeyes will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
I don't know about the... time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open. That's why that one fell incomplete.
These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Wolverines decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. They'll move the tight end. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Past the sticks, and he may get more. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, it's so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
What a great play. This guy is a force on this D-line. You think about Michigan football defensively, they've got dudes up front. Aiden Hutchinson, Brandon Graham, Mozzie Smith, Rashawn Gary. Guys that can win one-on-one and guys that change and force your game plan to have to adapt for them. You need to double team these guys if you want to have any chance. This is that type of player. He's got so much ability.
Gets the back moving. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Hawkeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. So here comes the Michigan offense. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turn. The Wolverines can really attack on this second and short. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Keeps it on the bootleg. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Going to try to get it himself. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on fourth down. Moves away as he feels pressure. Running into the open space. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. And the Wolverines have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on first down. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a third down and 3. The Wolverines come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. It'll be a run on third and short. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And this will be the 9th play of the drive. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. A window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Love the effort on defense that time. That looked like that was going to be a completion downfield, but the physicality of the defender jarred the ball loose.
Unloads to the wideout. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. Return takes it down to the 27-yard line as this defense is hungry for turnovers. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. On the run, it's Connors. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Connors. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them.
You know, as a defensive back, you want to force the quarterback to make plays way outside, towards the sideline. That's a long throw. It requires a lot of arm strength and a lot of touch at the same time. Great job forcing the play out wide, making the big hit.
He's got it for a big play. Just what they were looking for, a huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. After ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 13. He caught it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone.
Touchdown, Michigan! And the comeback is on.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Gets it out quickly. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll give it to the back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Connors. Still running at the 40. Inside the 35. Knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. That's the end of the quarter, and Iowa is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Give to the back. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Picks up the 1st down. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. They'll throw it from the red zone. Makes the catch. He gets it in. Touchdown, Iowa.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. And the Wolverines want to pick up the tempo. Wants to throw on first down.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off play action. Looking to scramble. And a quick shuffle pass underneath. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
Great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get into the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to keep that elusive guy on the ground.
Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. The big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Touchdown, Wolverines! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Iowa has the ball back on offense. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Working the big fella downfield and outside.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Hawkeyes are rolling down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man on the right. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Tosses it incomplete.
I'll tell you what, you could tell the defense knew exactly what they were doing. They were dialed in, took away the primary target. And then it's on you as an offense. Now I got to adjust. I got to do something different to what they're doing.
The Hawkeyes lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
Boy, let's not make football hard. The quarterback sneak has worked, and it continues to work. Keep using it until they stop it on those short yardage plays.
And the Hawkeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Pulls and fires complete. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in the cover. coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
A shot for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Guys, here come those maize and blue wing helmets on offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. And the Wolverines racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
2nd down coming up. Running back searching for a hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Hawkeye! How about this defense taking one back to the house? They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. The DB saw it, and the defense on him, and he will go down, sacked on the 2-point try. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Catch in the middle, it's Morgan. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. Clock still running, headed toward a minute and a half. Looking downfield on 1st down. Here's a throw downfield late. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Yeah, and I think you know the situation as a defender, and you know you're up by a score, and you know exactly what's going on with the offense. They got to make some big plays here in the 4th quarter. Nice job playing the deep ball, staying deep, and not giving up the big play.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
You just got to know the situation of the game, honestly. After that incompletion, now setting up 3rd down, you still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Pressure coming. And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down. With the win today.